Have you ever felt like someone's watching you, draining something from you without even touching you? Or left a meeting feeling completely wiped out, like you'd absorbed emotions that weren't even yours? What you're about to learn isn't some trendy charm or superstition. It's an ancient key, a quiet symbol of spiritual power, a red thread tied with intention that marks the line between you and the outside world. The red thread on your left wrist isn't just an exotic gesture or some meaningless mystical practice. It's the echo of forgotten wisdom, a living tool used by ancient sages, not for decoration but for protection, to remind and to choose. Because energy, even though you can't see it, moves like the wind, and where there's no closed door, everything gets in, what's said and unsaid, the good and the toxic. From the silent halls of Kabbalistic temples to the most secret hermetic traditions, one truth stands out. The left side of your body is an energy receptor. This isn't just symbolism or metaphor, it's a real energetic fact. Through this channel flow subtle influences, hidden intentions, other people's feelings, and uninvited energies. So, what does the thread do? It doesn't block your humanity or shut down your sensitivity. Instead, it acts like a spiritual filter, a silent guardian, a symbol that, when tied with awareness, tells the universe, I get to decide what comes into my space. But here's the real secret. The thread alone doesn't protect you. Without intention, it's just a piece of string, a meaningless accessory. The true power comes not from the thread itself, but from the intention behind it, the energy you put into tying it, and the clarity with which you dedicate it. The red thread isn't for everyone. It's for those who choose to wake up and understand their energy isn't at the mercy of chaos. In this journey, we'll explore the mystery of the red thread on the left wrist, trace its roots in ancient wisdom, uncover what really happens when you wear it with purpose, and most importantly, learn how to turn a simple gesture into a powerful spiritual tool. Because protecting your energy isn't about fear, it's about awareness, and your soul, no matter how strong, deserves care. Long before spirituality became a product to buy and sell, there was silent knowledge passed down from teacher to student through gestures and symbols. In that multidimensional world, the visible was no more real than the invisible, and the physical wasn't more valuable than the energetic. And protecting your energy field was as important as taking care of your body. One key principle of this wisdom is the energetic asymmetry of the human body. The right side sends energy out, the left side takes it in. This isn't random, it's part of the energy design of the soul in the body. The left side represents the feminine, the intuitive, the receptive, the world of the moon, the unconscious, the inner self. As the receiving side, it's open to outside influences, unfiltered emotions, stray thoughts, unwanted energies. In Kabbalah, the left arm is linked to the pillar of judgment, and the wrist, the spot where the heart's energy meets what the hand does, is seen as a boundary, the final line between what you feel and what you absorb. That's where the red thread comes in, not as a charm, but as a seal, a vibrational code, a statement that from here on, only what you allow can enter. Traditionally, this red wool thread wasn't tied out of vanity or habit, but as a ritual, never randomly. It was a tool for those who knew that to live awake means to live with boundaries. In many ancient cultures, red wasn't just decorative. It carried the frequency of fire, not destructive fire, but the fire that defines, consecrates, and purifies. In ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, among the Hebrew people, and in hidden branches of Hinduism, red marked the sacred. A red string around something meant it was energetically sealed. True initiates didn't need to show it off. They knew the thread's power came from being felt, activated, drawing a vibrational line between the soul and the environment. The red thread doesn't block empathy or sensitivity. It sharpens and channels them into conscious choice. In a noisy world like today's, reclaiming this ancient gesture isn't about going backwards. It's an inner revolution. Wearing the red thread with full awareness isn't superstition. It's living alchemy, a reminder that your body is a temple. Every temple needs a door, and every door needs a guardian. Think of your body as a living temple, not made of stone, but energy flowing and light breathing. Every part has a purpose, every channel a direction, and within this subtle design are doors where outside enters and inside comes out. The left wrist is one of those doors, not just a joint, but an energetic vortex where the heart, lungs, breath, and pericardium meet. Emotional protection happens here, at the intersection of deep feeling and action. As part of the left arm, the wrist is a subtle gateway, and many traditions start consecrating the body here at the hands, the extensions of the soul. The red thread on the left wrist is exactly that, a symbol of protection at the reception point. Why a thread? Why red? Why the wrist? A thread is simple, discreet, humble, yet binding, connecting, sealing. In esoteric terms, a thread means continuity, a line linking intentions, moments, and dimensions. If it's red, its energy rises to vibrational fire. Red stands for strength and boundaries, the color of blood, birth, life in its rawest, most powerful form. When tied on the left wrist, it becomes a ritual, an energetic declaration. This is my space. Here I'm in charge. But the symbol only works if you do. Wearing it just as fashion, superstition, or imitation changes nothing. It's like carrying a key without knowing what door it opens. The red thread's real power lies in your conscious energy behind it. It's a spark, a tool. You're the one who lights it. It's an energetic password. It works when charged with purpose. When you tie it, say to yourself quietly or out loud, "This thread is my filter. What's not mine can't get in. My space stays clear." When you do that, the thread stops being just a reminder and becomes part of your energetic will. This is the core of real magic. Intention shapes the symbol. It's not the wool itself that transforms, but the energy you put into it. It's not just the act that matters, but the soul behind it. The red thread isn't some passive charm. It's a living seal, a guardian tuned to your clarity, an invisible protector that, when activated by intention, knows what to let in and what to keep out. That's why the thread doesn't isolate you. It organizes you, sharpens your focus, and reminds you that you get to choose your frequency, not absorb everything around you. And that choice starts with a knot. The red thread doesn't protect on its own. It protects because you set a conscious boundary. By tying it, you draw an invisible line, and respecting that line becomes part of your spiritual practice. But there's something deeper here. A boundary doesn't just keep things out, it helps organize what's inside. When you mark that energetic edge on your left wrist, you're saying not just, "This can't enter," but also, "This is mine, this is what I nurture." You recognize your energy field as sacred, and that recognition directly shapes your mental clarity, emotional well-being, even your karma. Without boundaries, confusion takes over. Confusion lets outside energies mix with your inner world. You start carrying guilt that's not yours, solving problems that aren't yours, feeling sick from emotions you unknowingly absorbed. So the red thread becomes a living reminder to discern energy wisely. This is especially important for empaths, sensitive souls, or those who channel. The unseen world touches you, lingering emotions cling, unspoken words weigh you down. Without a filter, your field is like an open market where everything enters and nothing escapes. The red thread can be that sealed door, that key that closes off what's unnecessary and opens only what aligns with your true self. But watch out for a common trap in the spiritual path today. Thinking the symbol alone can replace conscious effort. Wearing the thread as a mystical accessory without doing the inner work isn't just useless, it can backfire. It lulls you into a false sense of security while you stay wide open. Ancient masters said it clearly, a symbol without soul is an empty shell, like paper armor. It looks like protection but offers none. For the symbol to work, intention has to be ongoing. Energetic alignment and respect for the ritual must go with it. Tie the thread in a moment of clarity, then give in to chaos, judgment, or fear, and the thread loses its power. Its guardian follows your true will, not your fears or desires. Some tie it with anger, revenge, or fear, and then instead of filtering, the thread actually amplifies negativity because it absorbs whatever energy it's charged with. So before you put it on, clear your emotional space, clarify your purpose, and declare firmly what this act means to you. Here's another deep truth. The red thread isn't just protection, it's a promise to yourself. It says, I won't let the world blur me with its projections. I will care for my energy just like I care for my body. I own my limits and my openings. In some psychomagic teachings, it's said that every time you look at the red thread on your wrist, you touch a symbolic anchor, a door back to your center, a lifeline to your wisest self. That part of you doesn't defend out of fear, but from awareness. Ultimately, the red thread isn't about keeping enemies away. It's about never forgetting who you really are. It's a mirror wrapped around your wrist, a spark of fire that whispers each time you touch it. Here you are. Don't take in what doesn't nourish you. Don't carry what isn't yours. Don't lose sight of yourself. Knowing something doesn't change it. Applying it does. Knowing the red thread has power isn't enough. What matters is how you wear it, when you use it, and most importantly, the consciousness you bring to it. Here are some tips to turn this symbol into a real practice, not just empty superstition. 1. Don't use the red thread casually. Before you tie it on, ask yourself, what do I need to protect? What part of me feels exposed or vulnerable? What am I ready to filter out from now on? This act has to come from an internal decision, not fashion or fear. If you don't know what it means to you, it's just another accessory. Make it part of your energetic will. 2. Make tying it a ritual. The real power isn't in the wool or its color, but in the moment you dedicate it as a vibrational seal. Light a white or red candle. Take a deep breath. Picture a sphere of light surrounding your left arm. Slowly tie 3 knots, saying aloud or silently, this thread seals my energy field. Only what lifts my vibration is welcome. Do it with full presence. Rituals don't have to be complicated, just genuine. 3. Pay attention to how your body reacts. Often your body responds right away when something's properly activated. Warmth in the wrist, a calm wave, or a gentle tingle in your chest are signs your energy field got the message. If you feel nothing, don't worry. The thread still works on subtler levels. But if it irritates you, falls off, or breaks for no clear reason, listen. That's a message too. Maybe it's done its job, or maybe your energy needs a different frequency now. 4. Don't wear it forever. A common mistake is keeping the thread on until it's worn out, just a loose strand with no energy left. Every sacred symbol has a cycle. When it starts to unravel or breaks, close the cycle, thank it, burn it with intention, or return it to the earth. If you want, bless a new one and keep the energy and intention alive. 5. Pair it with real boundaries. The red thread isn't a magic shield against negativity. It's a tool for alignment and awareness. Back it up with action. Learn to say no. Distance yourself from what drains you. Protect your rest, your time, your silence. Don't use the thread as an excuse to skip the hard work inside. Use it to support your decision to live with integrity. Remember, it's not the knot that protects you, but your ongoing awareness in every move that changes your life. Many people go through life unaware. They soak up everything around them, unaware that the heaviness they carry isn't theirs, that the anger they hold didn't start with them, that the sadness they feel is borrowed pain, not their own wound. And then there are those who quietly awaken, who realize that living with an open heart doesn't mean chaos, that feeling deeply isn't the same as absorbing everything, that protecting yourself isn't shutting down but honoring yourself. In this quiet, humble, and powerful awakening, the red thread shows up as a symbol, a simple line invisible to a distracted eye but blazing bright to a soul that's starting to remember, because it's no longer about the object itself. It's about what it sparks inside you. The red thread on your left wrist isn't some miracle fix for your problems. It won't make you invincible or shield you from every harm, but it can be the spark, the intention, the energetic statement that marks a before and after. It can be the first step towards saying to yourself, no more carrying what isn't mine, no more absorbing without a filter. From now on, I decide what comes into my space. I care for my energy like I care for my body, my soul, my peace. And trust me, that's a big deal. We live in a world where distraction is normal, where symbols get watered down, where energy is given away without thought. In that kind of world, a simple act, tying a thread with intention, can be revolutionary, a real act of psychomagic, just like the ancients did. You can consecrate your own symbols, bring their spirit back, and walk through life neither shut down nor lost. Your energy field is sacred. Your soul isn't here to be drained. It's here to create, to manifest, to connect. And that's only possible when you stand rooted in your center, firm and clear like a mountain of light. So here's my question. Will you keep giving away your energy, or will you start honoring it? If this message struck a chord, don't let it end here. Live it, share it, wear the red thread with intention, and remind yourself every day that the real amulet isn't outside. It's inside your own awareness, and only you decide whether to activate it or ignore it. If this resonates with you, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, like this video, and share this wisdom with anyone ready to stop absorbing and start awakening. And if you want to seal your commitment, write in the comments, I care for my energy. I activate my consciousness. Because today, more than ever, the world needs fewer empty amulets and more awakened souls.